China keeps pumping and the market keeps rising. Let's talk about it on the Weekend Update. Okay, friends, let's talk about the market. Here's what you need to know. First up, market's at all-time highs. This is the S&P 500, the way we've always been looking at it. Red line here is the S&P. Yellow region is the 50-day test, the most recent one that we had. And this purple line that you see down here is the 200-day moving average. And where are we? We're at all-time highs. So I definitely think we get the all clear. The 50-day test, has basically resolved to the positive. And if we look at the last week, we've just sort of been like grinding higher in a slow sort of way. This looks fantastic to me. I've got nothing bad to say about this. This year has been peculiar in a way because this is historically some of the roughest spots for the market, particularly in an election year. That didn't matter. Even earlier this year, we typically said, hey, an election year, there might be some seasonality, a lot of volatility. That didn't happen either. What does this all mean? This means that there is some real strength behind this market. So we're going higher. Things look good. I got nothing bad to say. And one of the latest pieces of data that I think is propelling the market higher, just last night, we got even more Chinese stimulus. Basically, central bank lowered rates, injected liquidity into the banking system. And not only did we get all of these Christmas presents early coming out of China, there's actually more stuff expected to come before the Chinese holidays on October 1st. So just a lot of really good, powerful news coming out of China. And of course, you'll see this on CNBC. So let's talk about the Chinese markets for a little bit here. Chinese markets have absolutely been going, nearly parabolic. They're having probably their best week since 2008. So naturally, the question sort of arises, hey, should we be investing in China? And I've thought about this quite a bit, and I think the answer still is no. And the reason why is China's doing great stuff right now. They're doing a whole lot of, stimulation into the economy, but we're going to feel that over here in the US anyway, right? If you think about let's think about our Mag 7 businesses for a second. China is one of the largest markets for the Apple iPhone. So if China's doing good stuff, we're going to feel it inside of Apple. Amazon is pretty much a reseller of Chinese goods. So if there's going to be some strength coming out of China on the supply side, we're going to feel that there. Teslas are manufactured in China. What else do we got? TikTok, I think, is held in Oracle data centers. So I wouldn't want to put any money over there because I still think that there is probably a risk of us, going to war with China at some point over Taiwan. And on top of that, it's not necessarily the most capitalistic or open borders country to speak of. So I think it's okay. Like China's going to go up. CNBC is going to talk about it every day. I don't think we need to put money over there because we're going to feel these effects here in the US anyway. The other thing I'll say about this Chinese stimulus, for a long time, we were talking about, hey, the Chinese economy isn't looking good. They need to stimulate. Why aren't they? I think all of this was prepared many years in advance. And I think they were primarily just waiting for the Federal Reserve to give the go ahead. And what I would expect many other central banks and many other, financial centers around the world to sort of follow this trend. The Federal Reserve lowering interest rates basically tells us, okay, now is the time, unleash the big guns. And I think that's absolutely what we're seeing. So great for China, but better than that, great for us. And that's one of the reasons why I think the market is so strong here. So there you go. Nothing but good news. We'll see you next week for the news review. Take care. Okay, friends, that was the video. Hope you liked it. If you found it informative, good, entertaining, I'd love if you could scroll down here beneath the video and give me a like there. It helps us out with the algorithm. And then if you want to be notified first of anything new that we upload to the channel, if you come over here, click subscribe, you'll be the first to know as soon as we upload anything. Appreciate it. See you soon.